Hey, I'm live. Well, for most of you, I'm not live. Welcome to the tavern. It's, my gosh, it's only like, what, 10 days before Christmas? Ah! I got so much left to do. It's not even funny. And everything is just, I feel like everything's on fire right now. So, uh, and I'm never going to get this mini done. I swear, I'm never going to get it done. She's taken forever. But I hope she'll be worth it when all is said and done. I still have a lot more plans even for stuff I've already painted. Although the sun, I think I'm finally done with the sunshiny areas. And now I'm starting to focus more in the back. I mean, I still have this armor. I have this cloth. Oh my lord. And I got the arm with the weapon. It's a lot left to do. I don't know. And then I gotta pay for a Adepticon at some point. Oh, all that stuff I had wanted to pay for a Adepticon. I'll be lucky if I get through half of it. Alright, I'm trying to find my brushes. Ooh, actually I found my husband's Christmas present hiding in my bag. I forget to take it out. Alright, brushes. I need brushes. Switch that. Hey, Black Skeleton! I will never be done with the sunshiny areas. You'll be working it for decades. No. I'm done with the sunshiny areas. It's the rest of it that I'm not done with. I want to lighten up the skin because it's way dark. I want to lighten up the hair because it's way... I just started the hair. Because it's way dark. I want to put some freehand on this. I want to... You know, this is like, not even like that complicated a model, but it's like, oh my word. And then of course I got this trim up here too. It's just nuts. There's so much on this. I am happy that, that's right, I do want to fix degree of some of my silver non-metal metallic that's on the back. Maybe I'll do that. They'll start with lightening up the hair and such. How are you tonight? Well, it's good to see you. And the other good news is I got another 2 paint racks up on my wall. So let's see if I can... Well, I got more paint racks. Yeah, I got 2 more paint racks filled with 2 things. It only took me almost a year to finally get them done. Get them up there. I got started on my shard swap piece. My person chose it for me, not gonna play and compete at .con this year. I have to! It's my first time going. I have to compete. I was gonna do my Red Gobbo as a competition piece, but I'm not gonna now. I actually like the one I'm doing. That's not as a competition piece better. But for Adepticon, I want to do Mr. Bowpiper here. I have Nurgle. I love this model. It certainly helps when you love a model, actually. Alright, so... What do I want to do for blue? I want to mute the blue a little bit. I'll start with the hair. Celestial blue sounds great. I am in my hotel room, 3rd floor, here for inspecting a National Guard camp. You are like all over. In some ways, I think it's really cool that you get to travel over, but in some ways, I know that probably is kind of a pain in the neck. Never being home. I hope you're home for the holidays. Oh yeah, today I should be able to put in a Reaper order because I was going to wait till after the 12 days is over and order the minis that they were giving away because I wanted more. You can paint with me! Awesome! That means you can paint with me. But yes, the 12 days should be officially over, so I should be able to finally put in order and Reaper and get all the minis that I want. I want all. I want the 3 new ones because they're so cool. All right, so I'm gonna start because where I left off, which was the hair. Actually, I already started lightening it up. I have to go lighter. And as for like the holidays, I have so much still left to do. Like, I have most of my husband's shopping done, but I have other people to go buy for. And I don't think we've gotten. I don't think we had shit for anybody else. Hi, everyone else. You're not getting anything for Christmas. I don't have time to deal with it. That's not true, but. Our party was good, though. The only sad thing was that. The only sad thing was that a number of people were sick, so they couldn't make it. But it was a nice turnout, and I had a great time. Oh yeah, I keep looking at those as like, I assume the wizard butts are kind of like some sort of special effects metallics type deal. Yes. All right, one thing later. Gravestone blue? Yeah, maybe gravestone blue. So have you tried them? Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, gravestone blue actually might be better for the skin. Maybe I'll work on the skin with this. Yeah, I see the wizard butt paints all the time. Across my feed and going, that'd be really cool, but I have so many paints as it is. I mean, the funny thing was when I ordered my paint racks, I actually didn't realize that so many came in a package. A couple got a brick red I like, fills in some gaps in my collection, and evergreen color. Ooh. That's cool. Now I gotta put in I gotta put a Reaper order anyways because I need some paints. Some of my paints are running out that I really like. Especially the dark purple I like, the Kraken ink. I love that color. Like I said, I want to lighten up these legs a bit. I'm gonna like this. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry and gotta smooth some on. And then I'm gonna take, maybe I'll need some Bethelium mauve too. What's that, Mr. Ballpiper there? I have some BattleTech. I have, I actually have a, one of the Space Wolves. I was thinking I wanted to do Resin Beast, so order something from Eldritch Foundry. Ooh, this came out thin. I think I need to shake my paint up a bit. Yep. What else? I'd love to do a P3. I think it's gonna be way too much for the amount of time I have after I get this thing done. And this thing isn't for Adepticon, it's for that little personal. God, why is this? Oh god, I hope this paint is okay. I mean, I guess I got plenty of other colors, but I might have a similar one to this. Jeez, it is misbehaving. So yeah, whole list. I mean, it's not as extensive as my list was for ReaperCon, but I'll use this as a color to brighten this color. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I have a whole list, but I know I'm not going to get through it all. Then again, I also technically didn't get through everything I want to do for ReaperCon either. Even though I entered like 11 things. So I'm already working on next ReaperCon with this one. Ooh, this one's actually clogged. So what are you, so you're not going to do, said you're not doing Adepticon in terms of competition, which is sad. Not even a Resin Beast, not even another Eldritch Foundry. I mean, if you're not doing it, then it gives me a shot at it. It's a kind of a shame, but it means now I gotta try to do a resin. I want to do an Eldritch Foundry piece. I really like the competition to Hero Forge. The thing that stinks is I can't have the same conversation with you and say, hey, what are you going to be working on? So what are you going to do at Adepticon? Oh my god, actually, badges go on sale soon, don't they? My gosh, I forgot last time what the name of this thing is. It's the terminal line. That's what that was called. I still want a lighter color. I'm actually playing some games here. Oh, of course. I want to take up space in Fort Wapple too. Save me a seat. I might want to take classes. I gotta keep getting better. I have one already on my desk, but the time and complexity of it means I might not have it done in time. I don't know, we'll see. We'll start it right now. What's the worst happens? You don't finish it. Hey, you! Okay. I'm just looking, let's see. What else do I have up here? Alright, well, I gotta go through the rest. Actually. I'm just gonna mix a color. Add some purple into that color I'm doing. What do you want to play? That's always a great question. What are you gonna play? Go play some 40K in the tournament. Try to get in the tournament. Something tells me that's a no. Well, I mean, maybe not you, but I know I'd be intimidated by that damn tournament. I'm not good at 40K. I'm just really bad at putting like strategies, you know, putting like abilities together. Is my paint I'm mixing? I put a pic of the Eldritch model I have now. It's in your 3D printing Discord channel. Tell me. Oh boy, I want to see. Hey, have a bath right? Yes, I'm working on the normal skin color. I started working on the hair, and then it's like I pulled out a paint. I'm like, oh, maybe this would work better for the skin. Alright, let me open up Discord because I want to see this thing. Oh, come on, Discord. That's right, I have a friend request in there, and I don't have a clue who it is. I feel like it's some rando from some server. Alright, so I'm gonna go find it. I mean, that's a lot of scales. I love it. That is friggin' cool, though. Hey, you could cheat. You could dry brush the scales. I think no. I think if you started it now, it's 3 months. I mean, you'd have to make sure you always bring your stuff with you. I don't see why you couldn't get it done. I don't know how ridiculously slow. Now, granted, I do know your style, and you'd probably be blacklining every single one of those things. That's a lot of elements to blackline. You're the one that makes me realize I actually want to step up my game in what I design off there. Like I did a fairy, but it's not original enough. I want to find something that's original and I paint really well. But that is such a cool. That's a really cool model. It's too bad. Actually, I'd say go for it. What's the worst happens? You don't finish it for this one. You can do it for a different one, for the next one. That is cool. Love the hair. I do like the hair on her too. I'm gonna try to lighten it up. I want it a little more sky blue. It's a little bit. I gotta lighten up all in the highlight areas. But I started, actually working on the skin. Because I said I pulled out a color and I thought it was better for the skin. Oh, there was paint on this. Blech. But I always thought her skin was too dark, so that's why I'm lightening it up. I'm tempted to do what I did before, when that was add a little orange into this color, which seems weird, but it was pretty cool. I'm like way over. I may still do that. Between doing her, let's see. I'm torn between doing her as a rusty weather Medusa or something more green chromium, which is way above my pay grade. You know what? I'm always for. Okay, so two schools of thought. I've heard both schools. I tend to use competitions to push my art and try to do something harder than I did before. But there's also something about if you know something that you do really well, do that. And because that shows your best skills. Well, so if you're not comfortable doing something that difficult, then don't. Don't be me. I wasn't comfortable doing this either. But it'll be worth it. What's the worst that happens in this? I lose to a Night Whisper and Gel Tip. I mean, that's the worst that happens. Or maybe Alley Cat. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy. I like that, yes. Repaint it 15 times. Actually, that's a funny thing. Usually it's Gel Tip that repaints everything 20 times, but this time it was me. Because there are areas, like right now, I'm actually technically repainting this. her with her weird. She's got weird feet. Like this one's missing a toenail. So what kind of makeup some toenails on these end ones? What's match? Big spell. Yeah, true. True. I wish CC would tell who the other sponsors are. Oh, Creative House CC. Bad advice. Take to search and bad advice. Oh God, Jesus, yes. I wish CC Creature Caster would tell who the other sponsors are. No, they have. Huh. Do they not tell? Like, don't they have the same sponsors every year? They don't? Yeah, so if I do like an Eldritch Foundry, it might not be one of the ones. That would disappoint me. Well, maybe I'll make that not my priority. Then again, I also have a BattleTech. Yeah, we'll add a launch. Nope, depending on who they pissed off, they might not be back. Wait, like Creature Caster might not even be back this year? Or who Creature Caster pisses us off and... Oh, I'm gonna be friggin' mad if... that's the case. Oh, yeah, creatures have hit past pissing off sponsors. And then they do this at the last minute. Oh, I'm gonna need more of this paint. Since I have to do this all tonight. I mean, I guess I'm mixing. I technically don't have to use this one. Well, I'll add this to my little pile of paints I need to reorder. Wow, what a mess! I'm making a mess! I do kind of like mixing orange in with this purple. Sort of still. So yeah, I took some orange and actually put it in. So it like totally works with this. As I said, I'm trying to be daring. Still kind of a purple. I keep thinking I might have to someday, start just working on this off stream. I kind of don't wanna, but I may have to. So what are people working on tonight? So Black Skull says he has his paints. Are you working on something though? My paint is roaming over to where I stop roaming. I like that. I do like this color. I don't know what I would call it. It's not like something you would just normally think of mixing either. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's somebody looking to sell me the best viewers, but I already told them that I already have the best viewers. I know, I've made that joke 1,000 times. I will kill that in a moment unless somebody who's got mod privileges can. Wants the pleasure of murdering a bot. But I'm gonna finish what I'm doing first. Alright, bye-bye, bot. You definitely are. What is it? Vertifiable troublemaker. You certainly are. Goodbye. I will admit, for once, it's that name actually works with the fact that that's what they are. Alright, I have to let that dry because it's not sticking real well. Another thing I realized too, like this here is almost the same color as their skin. I'm like, well, the gauntlet sort of blends in there. So maybe if I warm it up a bit. Make some more of the darker version. Hey, Alley Cat, what's up? I got your Christmas card today. That was a very good Christmas card. It was amusing, and you made it yourself, so thank you so much. So I'm playing with the skin tone on there. I actually originally I started playing with it. It's definitely a little bit lighter. Still want it more lighter. Originally I wasn't going to do this. I was going to work on the hair, and then I pulled out a color I thought might look actually better on the skin. And so then I started doing the skin. Oh, what the hell? Got on my brush. Just got home from a poet's fix train with my brother and his family. Ah, did you have fun? That sounds amazing. It was cute. Were there kids? Let's see. He said his family. So I assume kids, right? I'll tell you what it was so much. It was fun. Although I'm still trying to find where everything was loud. I'm still trying to find where everything is. I finally figured out where one of my rubber duckies ended up. But we had a 2-year-old over yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, Saturday. He was a riot. He was, alright, for a 2-year-old, he was a good kid. But he was a typical 2-year-old, you know, into everything. But he was I never even heard him cry. Mom and Dad kept him on a fairly short leash. Okay, I want to go do this, but I want to go later. The 2-year-old, no, yes, he did, but he wasn't the 2-year-old. He actually did. His wife actually came, and they were here for several hours. Actually, he got to play Zombicide, which made his day. As far as I know, I think he's supposed to be streaming tonight. You get various amounts of crying. Santa started coming through. Oh, yeah. I know, sometimes kids do not do well with Santa. Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta message him. Oh my god. Hold on, I have to message him since he's on. I wonder if he realizes January 2nd's a Friday. I'm like confused. Problem is, it's hard for me to catch McKet when he's on, and I have issues with. I have issues with DMing him, and I told my friend to friggin' let him know, to let DJ let him know that I messaged him. So I actually say I'm streaming. Oh wait, he's running a session while he's doing this. Ooh. I just want to make sure that you knew I answered, that I got it. All right, so yeah, I asked Dan and Melinda if my friends Dan and Melinda who have the 2-year-old. I was like, how does he do with Santa? He's like, But he was very good. I mean, he was very good. Even like, he's only seen us once a year ago, so he didn't cry. Like, I actually picked him up and gave him a hug, and he didn't get all wiggly or whatnot. Didn't cry. Very good. He's the oldest one. He's the only one, and very what a good kid he is, and he's so adorable. Oh my gosh, I love him to pieces. Mom and Dad are terrific too. Mom and Dad do such a good job with him. All right, what do I want to do? What do I want to do for my third color? I want to go lighter. I need a highlight color for this. I do really like the orange. I mixed orange in with purple. It's weird. You wouldn't think to do that, right? It's not like your normal. It's not like your normal color mix, but I wanted to kind of golden up the skin a little bit. All right, so I want to do this, and I want to mix orange in with another color, with a lighter purple. Runic purple, that's pretty light. Oh, actually, wait a minute, I'll take that back. I'm not gonna do purple. I'm gonna just use the color I started. Let's make it too gray. Maybe I do want purple. And maybe I'll mix it with a lighter purple. Or a lighter orange, rather. So I wonder if Night Whisper is going to pop in tonight. I mean, usually he does. But it depends on what's going on at home with all the craziness. He is finally better. Actually, that's the thing. Yeah, he came by, which is good because he's been sick for a while. So I was a little surprised. I had other people who were perfectly well when they said they were coming and then were sick. So well, this is the thing. I was gonna go, and then I had a vampire session scheduled, and then he canceled it. But it's like, well, I already said I'm not doing Barhammer, and don't have anything to bring. So I was like, I'll see if I can still play tomorrow. He seems like he's okay with that, and that's what I was just trying to catch him, because where I'm trying to schedule something for tomorrow because it's not on the scheduler, but I was already committed to that time. So I wanted to see if he'd be still okay to run, because I've already basically committed to that. And December's a tough month. Let's face it, December is a tough month. Okay, so probably shouldn't put on so thick. That said, I wonder if he'll pop on here tonight, because usually he pops in on Mondays, and usually he's streaming. Paint day was pretty quiet yesterday. Of course, then again, we both kind of forgot to actually put it on a schedule. I have to mention when the Toy Soldier one is. The Toy Soldier paint day is the Sunday after Christmas. It's on Thursday. I don't think it was the weather so much. The roads were pretty good. The roads were fine. I think it was more just. I think it was more just we didn't announce it. So he made an event now in the Discord. I've got a one to put it on. I've just been. Here's the funny thing. I posted my paint days on my social media, like on my Muses Touch page on Facebook. But what I forgot to do, and I have put it, I copied it because I was going to put it into the Discord, and somehow I didn't end up pasting it. I'm going to blend these in, but I'm just sort of putting them on there. I will say this because it's always fun. I wonder if my cat realized that. My cat has a habit of forgetting when days are. And, so, like, the funniest one was he forgot October existed. And of course, being a vampire lover, it's like his favorite month. So it's like, I'm coming in October. And he kept forgetting I was showing up that month. And I'm like, did you decide not to have your LARP that month? Like, you said you were going to, so I booked everything. And so, no, that's right. I just forgot October existed. Like, how do you do that? How do you forget one of the best months of the year exists? Hand in your vampire card right away. I gotta blend that more. I'm not sure what I'm bringing by my Reaper, Wildwest Lion, the Yellow Space Marine. Now I'm blanking the chapter of my Sailor Moon Marine. Whatever you want, it's going to probably win. So, we were talking about you, actually. Because I was saying, I think Allie's going to be joining our little, as of right now, 4-person paint-off at TotalCon, which is going to become a 5-person paint-off. Which, yeah, we're all convinced you're doing it. And this is your competition right here. Actually, no, this is one of your competition right here. This isn't the competition. I could say that and be throwing shade at my competitors, but everybody's awesome, so. That's great. Well, it is Greek Odyssey, so think of that. Try to imagine what kind of a mountain is she on. Go look for pictures um, of magical mountains. She's a cloud giant. She's up in the clouds. I also have to finish working on not my Red Gobbo, no, that poor thing's not going to get done, I don't think. But I have another one I'm working on for a commission. And then I'm probably going to make mine like the one I'm working on now. A little teeny tiny amount of paint on my brush. I mean, you have basically 2 months to do fine. Well, that's lovely. I'm glad to hear that. Glad my stream is good for something. I try. I like it to inspire people to paint. That's what I want it for. But hey, I'll take whatever I can get. What the hell is that? A little bump on our leg. Well, it's gonna stay there. Or I'll eventually... Forget. It's a competent piece. It can't stay there. There you go. I don't know what it was. Bicycle is in, I know is in a hotel. I believe they traveled today. I don't know why I started there. I should go here. Here for, yeah, 4 or 5. It said 4 to 5 days inspecting a National Guard campus. Okay, now I can switch legs. So it's lighter than it was, but it's not too light. Camp Grafton just outside Double East, North Dakota, down the river from Sky Dancer Casino. Are you planning on hitting the casino? And how much you planning on losing? Because that's how it usually goes. I haven't had much in the way of experience with casinos. I lost like $20 when I was in Vegas, just to say I gambled in a slot machine in Vegas. So no. I inspect that place and it's a hellhole. Oh no. That's not go. That's what I did. I did the $20 thing and that was it. So, and I was like, well, this is dumb. Slot machines are boring. So, the one time, I do have one good story though. So I went with my brother, me, Joe, who's my husband, my brother, and I don't know if it might not have been married at the time, actually. It was a long time ago. And, well, his favorite game, he loves to play craps, which has some of the better odds, actually, in a casino. So he said basically, I did what my mom said. She said, bet with the house, except for the fact that my brother got on an absolutely amazing streak. He had the dice. So basically you roll the dice until you lose. He had the dice for at least a half hour, which is like, so he didn't bust on 7 or 11. And that is just unheard of because you roll, because 7 is like the that's the thing that pops up the most in new dice is sevens. So he had it for that long. I mean, I walked away. I don't know. I didn't. I was conservative. After I started losing because I was betting with the house, I started betting, and I did end up ahead. I think it's like $100. My husband ended up with money, and then he ended up with the most money because a guy who basically made, oh my god, I don't even know how much it was, but he made a lot. We don't know how much it was. All I barely knows he tipped him like $500 because he rolled so friggin' well. He had probably thousands of dollars there. I have thrown down at the blackjack table at the casino $100 left immediately. That's a good idea. Now, blackjack I think is a pretty good one. I think I've never tried blackjack, but I think that probably is one of the more fun ones. So maybe someday. At some point, I will hopefully make it back to Barhammer. Where's my color? There we go. The spot is not sticking to you. Especially from works again. Well, I think they should. They should absolutely go to Barhammer. It was a good time. I just am very. I've just been busy. Like I said, then my friend rescheduled a friggin' game that was supposed to, which is why I didn't bother actually working on anything for it because I was like, well, I can't go to it. And now it's like. So then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna see if I can play anyways. I do have something I can do. I could drum up support. I could. Usually it's like, it's too much paint. Still too much paint. No, all this Christmas music, I keep thinking I should be painting Christmas minis, but I can't because I gotta get this thing done. You pulled a 10-hour day today. I pulled a 9. I pull a 9-hour day pretty much every day now. And half the time they're going into 10 or 11. I've been friggin' busy at work. That was it. 8:40. Where is Night Whisper? Said I thought he was gonna be on tonight. Pretty sure he's gonna be on tonight. Yeah, it's right, Alley Cat. You missed Night Whisper, I think. In fact, I think. Oh no, you guys saw each other. Never mind. You saw Night Whisper when you were coming in. And he was leaving. Or, sorry, he was coming in and you were leaving. I really want to get... Oh, shit. I haven't even done the other arm. Oh, I think he said he saw you. He came in literally right after you left. If you'd stayed like 5 minutes, you would have seen him. Yeah, I know, and that's fine. I mean, actually, it's an open house. It's kind of what happens in an open house. You could stay for 5 minutes or 5 hours or whatever. The entire afternoon or afternoon and evening or whatnot. This is why I was like, shoot. I wish you could have stayed a little longer, but that was fine. It was nice that you get to see Joe too. Wow, my paint might have dried on my wet palette. That's okay. I'm gonna make more. It really, yeah. I still find it weird what a small world it is. You know, who would have friggin' thunk it? That I'd be married to one of your old bandmates. And I think, oh, we were talking, yeah, we're talking to my brother. It's like, well, not only did she go to school with him, she literally sat in the same section as him. You were just down the same row. And I remember finding out when we were talking about it, it's like, we had to pull out the old yearbook and see if we could find you, and he found you. He goes, oh yeah, I remember Allie. I might just paint the whole thing. Then I'll shade it. And add a little terminal line. Right. That said, that was it was a really cool coincidence. Although my brother kind of disappointed me. He's like, oh yeah, I saw this guy. I think it's a guy he works with or something. Paints minis. And then he goes, you're my sister. I thought he was going to say it was somebody I knew. And then he's like, no, it's like, he showed my work. It's like, oh yeah, she's really good. It's like, I thought you were going to say like he knew me. Now I'm disappointed. I thought everybody knew. I'm kidding. Not everybody in New England knows me. A lot of the convention people know me because I do so many conventions. I will say this is also a tough time of year for me to have a lot of free time, so. It's not time for comfy pajamas and my snuggly slippers. This Warcraft is for the words. But fair, it is time for that. It is. Maybe I need to tone my voice a little bit, you know.
Moist.
Oh, there he is. About friggin' time you showed up. Are you streaming in 10 minutes? And please say yes, because I'm going in 10 minutes. How are you? Thanks for coming by on Saturday. I got your messages. I'll let you know on the thing. Right now, I can't add anything more right now to what I'm up to. I'm busy, changing the color of her skin a little bit. A pinky, orangey, purple. Because I literally mixed oranges. We had people over. We had to put out a tree, and which we got yesterday. Oh, cool. Yeah, you get the tree yesterday. Cool. Paint day was quiet. After a stream, I have to check on my wife. She felt what? Oh no. Well, I hope she's okay. I mean, I could raid into your stream, but I really kind of need to leave at 9. So I hope she's okay. Actually. This is going underneath and it's shadowed. All right. You know what? That's what I should have done. I should have just put this in. Makes a little more sense, actually. I think I might darken up the section back here because it is kind of out of the not super dark though. I'm trying very hard to get this done. Because I gotta go and I'm out of this color paint. And I mix this color with. To this middle of the road color. All right. I think I'm happy with that. It's purple, but it's orangey. I don't know how it's. I cannot wait, Night Whisper. I've got to go. I'm gonna probably have to raid somebody else. Let's see if I'll see ping me again. Maybe I don't have to leave then. There. You're going live? Okay. I still may lurk around. Well, that cherry coke or her, I sacrificed myself and drank it. What? Oh my lord. Okay, so that I have to stop Chronos Day Streamlabs. Okay, so that was. Okay, so that was like minutes ago. I was like, oh god, do you have to do this now? I need to pass the trash. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So I was originally planning on doing the hair, but then I got into doing the skin because I've been wanting to lighten it up a bit. And it is definitely a little lighter. It still looks dark on there. It looks lighter to me. I mean, she's going to be fairly dark skinned, which is fine. It's a different color. It now has distinguished itself from the armor, which I was a little concerned about. Alrighty, I think we're done for tonight. Let's go raid a Night Whisperer, since I think he said he's going live, so that was a couple minutes ago. Is he not live? No, it says he's live. I guess my thing is not caught up. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Granted, he probably won't be quite streaming yet, but still, we're gonna head over there. If you don't follow him, give him a follow. Maybe I'll go play World of Warcraft after this. Although I do have stuff to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I want to play WoW though. I want to work on my house. Houses is a big thing right now. Alright, so raid a Night Whisperer. Alright. I see the right icon. I know that means we're going to the right place. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Be you, those who chat, lurk, or visit the tavern when I'm not actually live. I appreciate all of you. You're all awesome. I'll be back on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and I should be around Saturday for once at 12:30 p.m. Eastern for probably a Christmas stream. I don't know. Haven't figured that out. I'll probably still be painting her though. Have a great night, Alley Cat. There will be no Murder Hobo Inc. There was last night. That's on the Murder Hobo Inc. channel on YouTube, or M Hobo Inc. All the episodes of the Courses of the Azure Atoll are up. Go watch them. Please, come watch me make an idiot of myself playing D&D. So, I think that's it. So, until next time, I pass cross at the Painted Hero Tavern. I hope life is grand. Treat you well. Of course, happy painting.